So look at this. All this stuff here is a local Somaliland shilling. This is $60. And this lady, sometimes she leaves this place. She goes to pray or something. And she leaves all the money here. And nobody is really stealing anything. We are leaving Mogadishu in Somalia. And we are going to a new country within this country. So apparently there's a self-declared state called Somaliland in the northwestern part of Somalia. Somaliland is not recognized by the international community. Somalia is recognized by the international community. Somaliland declared its independence in 1991. They have a different currency, security forces, and a lot of other things. So I want to learn more and I want to see with my own eyes this self-declared state. So welcome to Somaliland. Just arrived to Somaliland, heading to the hotel now. I will drop my stuff, change, because it's super humid here. I already feel a different vibe, so it will be interesting to see differences in the upcoming day and try to understand more about life in Somaliland. There's definitely less checkpoints, but let's see. Today we're going to spend time in the capital, we're going to engage with locals and try to get a feeling of how this city looks like and how's everyday life in the capital of Somaliland. Welcome to Hargeisa, the capital of Somaliland. So we came to explore a bunch of markets now. They are actually selling goats. I have no idea how much this is, but we'll try to ask people. It's mainly women here selling. Right, so I tried to speak with some people here. Obviously they don't want to be on camera. But bottom line, one of these ones, it's $100. When I asked them how many you sell a day, they told me sometimes I don't sell anything 4 days. There's some kids refugee from Ethiopia. They also have the camel market, but that's very early in the day, so we missed it.
This is one of Somalia airplane that used to bomb Hargeisa capital city. It used to bomb, it is Owin capital, it is Owin people in Somaliland. At that time we were part of Somalia. So we had a more disaster than Ukraine in that time. There is an airplane taking off in the same city and bombing in the same people in the same country. And that's why we put here, not to forget the union we had with Somalia.
And this was when approximately?
87.
And this is probably why then in 1991 you kind of separated?
We take our independence from Somalia and we have our referendum from Somalia, and from that on we build the scratch from Somaliland in our own without no financial aid from international. We build our army, we build our own flag, we build our own money. And the good thing is we were country before Somalia. So we just get our freedom from Somalia. It's like a UK gets freedom from the EU. But unfortunately we didn't get recognition from the world up to now.
Okay, I think there's a lot to unpack in the next few days to understand more about Somaliland and its people and all that.
Yes, Somaliland is a very safe, very friendly, and also democratic country, where sometimes the ruling party win, sometimes the opposition party win in a fair election, one man, one vote, and it didn't happen across all the other African nations. So it's a good example. It's one of the country of East Horn of Africa.
Are you all from here?
I'm from here.
What do you do for work or living, or you study?
Yes, I'm from university.
You're?
I'm university student.
You're studying? Okay, you're at university. Yeah. How is life here in Somaliland?
Life is very 100%. It's okay, all right. Everything is here. It's all right. Yeah. There is someone who is in one visit interested. He was remember years and years in this country. Unforgettable history. One of this person that not unable to remove their history in Hargeisa. The person who is coming here, he was liking to repeat again and again to back in this country to life.
So today you feel safe here?
Safe, yes, it's really good, and I am busy, okay, and everything is all right.
And when you finish university?
I'm happy this country. I don't like to go another country because everything is all right.
And when you finish university, you will stay and work in Somaliland?
Yes, I would like. I would like to marry here, to take all my life in here. There's no other country to change this country.
So everything is positive in Somaliland?
Yes, it's positive. There's no negative.
Is there anything you don't like?
No.
Born and raised in this city?
Yeah, just I born here and I stay here and I work here.
What do you do for work?
I am taxi driver.
You're a taxi driver?
Yes.
And is money enough for your family?
Sometimes, when the people cannot take salary, I cannot get good money. When the people take salary, I get good money.
So you have 2 jobs, or you just do full-time taxi driver?
No, only full taxi driver.
Do you like your country?
Before, I go some place and I hate that place. But now, I stay our country.
And you feel safe?
Yeah, I feel nice.
Anything you don't like about your country?
No, just I am too happy for my country.
So this is the exchange market, all the money exposed. People really are not afraid of displaying the money here on the street. But let's try to talk to somebody and understand what's going on here. So look at this. All this stuff here is a local Somaliland shilling. This is $60. And this lady, sometimes she leaves this place. She goes to pray or something. And she leaves all the money here. And nobody is really stealing anything. So, was she ever stolen?
She say never.
Never. Me coming from Latin America, this is weird to see. You don't put your money like this. I see all this amount of money, which is insane. On the other hand, I saw you using your mobile
payments.
For payments.
Yeah.
So what's the story?
We have one of the securest modern mobile payments. E-Dahab and SAD, and you can send money. You can send money from here all the way to Dubai, UK, whatever agent they have, Touch or Dabshil, money transfer, and you can pay anything, literally anything. You can even pay you see some Syrian refugee, you can pay them. They have a signboard where they have their number that you can send them.
Yeah, and it's common in restaurants as well. Instead of having Visa and MasterCard, you have two different numbers.
You know the way this system works? It's a merchant and also individual. So each shop, they have a specific number that you can send money and a specific name, unless they have a branch.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, then you don't need cash.
You don't need cash, but when you are going like wedding or when you are paying dowry, you have to have the cash. Or when you are paying the government to tax, you should need the Somaliland tax.
Oh, so you need the notes actually for all that.
Yeah, and when you are buying camels, goats, even you can buy cash but the mostly, I don't know what's the last time I has a cash. All the time is a mobile payment.
What do you do for a living?
He ran one of the Facebook page. He's a social media guy.
How is life here every day?
It's very good life. He's athlete, go to gym actually. He also have a social media. He's having a fun.
What do you like the most?
The weather. We have excellent mayor who build the roads.
Do you feel safe in
Happy. 100%. Have you experienced any problem? He's asking you question.
Not so far. All good so far.
Thank you.
I wanted to find a job.
What kind of job you wanna find? Translate. Okay. You wanna be a translator from English to Somali.
English.
Okay. Interesting. If there's one thing you can tell people about Somaliland, what would you say?
Very hard time. Because there's no job.
But you see a good future in this?
Yeah.
It's very okay. People are very optimistic about Somaliland. That's the good thing we have here. We have a hope.
Welcome to Somaliland.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So why we have security today?
Because when we're traveling, government protocol, but there's no security intention.
So no need security in the city, but when you go overland somewhere
for safety,
you need.
Yeah. We only had a terrorist attack only one time, 2008. So you can tell how secure the country is.
We are driving all the way up to the coast, second largest city here called Berbera. Very important port activity there. Gonna spend some time there. Hopefully we're gonna stop in some villages before, interact with people, and yeah, get a better flavor of a coastal place in Somaliland. And then we're gonna go all the way south and see mountains and other kind of scenery and engage with more local people. This is what I was explaining yesterday. You have a number, you grab your phone, you type that code, and then automatically you get a text message with, you know, how much you need to pay and all that. You press OK and good to go. What's your name?
Muhammad.
This is a travel video to show people more about Somaliland. If you were to say one thing about your country, something for people to visit, what would you say?
I say welcome to Somaliland.
You feel safe here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Most of the 10 years are less safe in here.
So you can walk freely, no problem?
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Everyone they come to freely work.
And what's the favorite thing about your country for you?
Well, I am happy. I'm happy.
You're happy?
Yeah.
That's the most important thing?
Yeah.
And people are friendly?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Shukran. Alright, so quick toilet stop. You can see the closer we get to the coast, the closer we get to the city of Berbera, the greener it is. We have much more trees, much more mountains. I'm very, very excited to reach the coast and interact with local people to understand life by the coast as well, which I'm sure it's going to be quite different compared to Hargeisa, the capital of Somaliland. So we finally arrived to Berbera, the second largest city in Somaliland. This is Batalale Beach.
It's the kingfish, fresh from the sea today.
It's a competition between the ravens and the cats to see who can eat this fish leftovers. In Mogadishu in Somalia, people were eating everything with a banana. Whereas here in Somaliland, I still haven't seen anyone eating the main course or the main meal with a banana. So welcome to Sheikh mountain, the highest peak in Somaliland, 2,416 meters above the sea. People think this place is very spiritual and has some healing power. In fact, there's a lot of pilgrims that come every year and pay their respect and they seek blessing. What?
Cash.
Cash. He doesn't speak English, but he knows cash.
Money.
Okay, so quick stop in a village called Dubar. This is on the eastern side. This village, for example, is truly like 3-4 houses and that's it. But there's a lot on the way to the south. We're gonna have some tea now because we have a long way back. People are looking at me as if I was a ghost, literally. Well, I think they're looking at me as if they've seen a ghost. Hello. Yeah. Did you just say hi? Everyone says hi. I told these guys not to add sugar and it still has sugar. Honestly, when you come to this part of Somaliland, you will see everything completely green, mountains. Literally, I did a very quick toilet stop. There's wild camels. We're gonna head back now because we're going to the Ethiopian border. And I don't know how much I will be able to film. People already getting very nervous about filming or taking photos here. We have ice already on us.
All eyes is on you.
On me actually, sorry. All ice. It's like they're in the cinema. So yeah, that's the border.